This is a very important YouTube commentary video. No laughing, Isa.
Quiet on the set.
A few weeks ago, the Wall Street Journal uploaded a video about Juul, and Justin was the focal point. I wanted to give Justin a platform to respond, and myself a platform to make fun of him, and that's sort of what this is.
You don't have to make fun of me.
We'll see.
We made an Instagram video.
We made an Instagram meme, I would describe it as. Still juuling?
Oh no, dude, I'm done with that habit.
You gotta stop, man. You're
doing... Juuling! I thought you said drooling. I'm like, I quit that like a bad habit, dude.
And then we received an email from a journalist from the Wall Street Journal, and then she followed you around for a day and recorded a day in your life, correct?
That is correct. I got half a barbecue sandwich out of it too, so...
Did she buy you a sandwich?
She bought herself a sandwich and couldn't finish it, so I took the remaining half.
That doesn't count.
She bought me lunch.
She pitied you. No, she pitied you and gave you the rest of her sandwich that she thought was so bad that she couldn't finish it. She felt bad for you because you're addicted to Juul. Okay, let's
Come on now. She was very sweet and very cool. She was nice. Yeah, disclaimer that I was treated very well.
And we can stop whenever you want, whenever you feel most comfortable.
Okay.
This is the first time in decades that we're finding, a whole generation of young people who are kind of turned off to the idea of cigarette smoking. And then along comes e-cigarettes.
The tobacco industry knows that...
Is that the lifestyle you want? The colors and the dancing?
Yeah, that's the only reason I started juuling.
Because the colors convinced you?
Yeah. The video is going to be about how their marketing strategies are more geared toward a younger demographic. Mm-hmm. But I had never seen an ad for them. The only sort of ads I've seen are signs outside of delis that say that they have the Juul.
You are not a young person. You are an old man, and you've
I'm
always
not
been
an old man.
You've always been 87, and you fall for classical marketing tricks such as signs outside of delis.
There's something about that classic handwritten sign that says "We sell Juul."
You're sweating.
Gets me going.
I'm glad this guy.
Oh, this turtle, dude.
Don't be mean to the man.
I'm sorry, I'm lashing out.
That very few 30 or 40-year-olds are going to say, gee, I think I'll start smoking today.
That's actually what I said. Ooh, gee, I think I'll start smoking today.
And you sleep sitting up as well.
Yeah.
That's very normal.
Like a bat. Yeah, that's your Juul on my dusty keyboard. She asked me to pick it up frequently. I started juuling because a lot of my friends... We were in this room from 9 a.m. till like 3 p.m.
Oh my god, and you just got her leftovers.
It was a good sandwich. We're doing it and just had it around. So if I was at a party with them or whatever, I would just use it when they had it or when they offered.
I've heard from several people that they liked the shot.
It's a cool shot.
You look way too cool. You're playing guitar. You can see your art has different focuses on it, but it looks very cool and you have a fire escape. You should be proud.
Thank you.
Juul is not about quitting nicotine addiction. It's about transitioning from cigarettes over to doing it through their nicotine-rich e-liquid.
I would say
E-liquid.
I was so cold. I thought, this is a cool outfit. And then I went outside and I was like, oh. I would say I probably am addicted to Juul, which isn't good.
Well, it's a great shot.
Yeah.
You do look a little bit cold.
I was cold.
You look dead in the eyes.
Well, that's just good old Justin. Probably am addicted to Juul, which isn't good.
You would say that you probably are addicted to Juul, and that isn't good.
Well, addiction in any facet is poor.
So you would admit it isn't good.
Correct. I mean, addiction is not good.
Yes, broadly, but your addiction to Juul, is that good or bad?
An addiction to anything is bad.
Can you say the words, I'm addicted to Juul, this is bad?
Addiction is bad.
Juul electronic cigarettes
Vega
exploded in popularity, fueling one of the fastest...
That's it. Is that the one shot of him? Of Danny, my brother? So you hung out with Danny because he also is a Juul fiend. And
he's a teen.
He is a teen. He's 29 years old. Hey, Danny, you still got plenty of years left in you, buddy.
Yeah, dude, you got 4,
at
5,
least. No, at least 6, yeah.
6 years.
But, we're here for you.
companies in the world, and the tobacco industry has taken notice. Altria, the maker of Marlboro cigarettes, recently invested almost $13 billion in Juul. But public health and marketing experts aren't surprised by the partnership.
She asked me if I thought that it was a good business strategy for Big Tobacco to buy Juul.
What did you say?
I guess I just look like I know a lot about economics.
But you don't. You don't look like that, and I know you don't know
Sorry?
anything.
I do know a lot. Assets, margins.
Those are phrases.
Stats.
What about them?
It's
What are
all,
margins?
They're all
what
important,
are margins?
dude, for the economy semesters. I did try to answer.
What
Probably
did you
3 different times. Should I restart?
They don't use it, right?
Oh,
don't
they
use the
don't.
video.
Of course not.
They don't
Why
use
would
any of your opinions.
Why would they?
Well, they have real people's opinions.
I am a real person, I would argue.
I would.
They say, in its early days, Juul mirrored the tobacco industry's promotional playbook.
Oh, that is sexy, my man.
Oh, now you got me sweating.
Oh,
Now you got me sweating.
Ooh, they
Okay, Juul, I see what you're doing.
they better put a heat warning on these Wall Street Journal things.
Yeah, you better put a boner warning on there.
A boner warning?
I'm hard as a freaking rock right now.
Ew.
Dude. No, I'm serious.
The,
Look at that.
the point of this video is to
Look at that.
exonerate you,
Yeah.
and you're screaming about boner
You're
warnings.
right. I am my own worst enemy. Don't use that.
On its addictive products. Public health officials say vaping is significantly less harmful than smoking traditional cigarettes.
That's your desk.
I didn't know what to do, so I just picked up this little pod and just dropped it. And then she was like, "Wait, can you do that again? Like what you just did?" And I was like, "I just touched it." So if you look here, I just push it with my finger. I started smoking cigarettes randomly when I was 18. I would buy a pack.
That's a lie.
Is that a lie? Issa says that's a lie.
That's a straight up lie.
Since you were 18?
You lied to the Wall Street Journal.
How did I lie?
I think that's true.
That is not the first time that you smoked a cigarette.
Oh, but smoking regularly.
I said regularly.
Okay.
That was close. We will catch you in a lie tonight.
I started smoking cigarettes randomly.
And now you're in my brother's apartment.
Yo, shout out to Le Croix. Cigarettes a month, and now with the Juul, I'll buy a pack of pods every week.
Your voice is is that how you talk?
I wasn't oh, I'm gonna put on a voice for Wall Street Journal. I'm gonna try to sound dope. Wait till they get a load of me. I guess I started smoking Juul.
She's like, cut, can you do that again, but can you just talk?
I'm sorry.
Can you talk in your normal voice?
And what was I doing?
You're doing something with your throat right now.
In the tobacco industry,
Robert
there's often a
Jackler. Robert Jackler.
Robert Jackler.
Robert.
Young people will start.
Oh, she asked me to do that.
She asked you to flip it? It looks dope. That was a great shot. Okay, but this picture. LaCroix, New York City subway map, Juul jean jacket. You're the worst kind of human in this picture. And Wall Street Journal, New York City hipster who leans right.
That is not my brand.
and is very potently addicted.
Danny's posture is really bad. Bro, listen.
He's lying down. He's not even committing to it. Commit to lie down or sit down like a person, Danny.
For real.
Juul and e-cigarettes is now considered an epidemic among teenagers and young adults.
So there's a lot of video, these experts talking about how Juul is so bad for you, and also they're really good at tricking teens into getting them. Just by splicing that with your interview, it's making the argument that you were swayed by their marketing tactics. How do you feel about that?
I mean, that's not really correct. I never even saw an ad.
That's true. Well, they don't know that you're 87.
I'm not 87, dude. Stop saying.
All right. Do you need the sponge bath tonight, or is that tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. It wasn't about trying to quit cigarettes when I got the Juul. I think it was just more about how discreet it is and how, it's very subtle and easy to do, whereas cigarettes... Why did it have to be a great lens?
You really?
We really want to get those pores. Thank God I did my best to shave.
I mean, you can see the little marks still, kinda.
If I don't, you see kind of a double chin. It highlights my excess
Fat.
skin.
Oh.
Muscle.
On your neck muscle?
Just play the freaking video, dude. Smell terrible all day and your mouth feels gross and it's very incognito, I guess.
Mouth feels gross.
Yeah, dude. I have to live with that. Go back to the tortoise.
Robert
Jackler.
Robert Jackler.
He's actually hosting SNL next week.
The same methods being used to reassure the healthfulness, to associate it with sex and romance and love and fun times and holidays.
And fun times.
What do people say? What is it? When fun?
What's the thing people do when they're happy and not thinking about the bad stuff? Fun times.
That's fun times.
It's fun times.
The Juul spokesperson said its 2015 vaporized campaign only lasted 5 months.
The Juul actually hits faster if you inhale it through your butt.
Yo, straight up, if you hit the Juul through your like,
That goes straight to the dome.
The startup has also asked social media platforms to take down posts depicting underage users.
That was us. We made a Juul video on Instagram.
True.
She didn't even play the video in this.
No, but she films me watching it.
Oh, yeah, she filmed you watching it 3 times, right?
Alone in my room, I would have looked like a psycho.
Like a USB
That
stick,
flip.
looks
That
nothing
That
like
flip.
But
Flip,
Juul
flip,
did take a
flip.
page from tobacco's lookbook.
When you compare the design of the Juul device,
Robert Jackler's got a standing desk.
He would.
This guy, dude.
Of course.
Robert Jackler,
Of course.
and he does it standing up. Look, he went to Stanford.
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 More like
Ro-
Stanford.
More like Robert Jackler.
and the way it looks, you can see that the pod
This dude is such an uncle.
The impact of this e-cigarette epidemic is really astounding because the rates of smoking cigarettes were really among the lowest that we've ever seen.
And you f***ed it up.
Oh, come
They
on.
were at the lowest we ever saw,
Come
and then you
on.
came into New York City
Don't.
and you upped them. These bullet casings?
Yeah, for the Juul. So you can pop out the haters.
It has stopped selling sweet and fruity flavors in brick and mortar stores and has strengthened age verification on its website.
How's it strengthened it? Is this just a picture of confirm that you're 21?
Well, you have to be honest, obviously.
Hey, what are you gonna do, lie?
Juul also plans to roll out a Bluetooth vaporizer that would lock out teens while allowing adult users to control the strength of their own nicotine dose.
It can tell by the lips.
That's horrifying.
It feels young lips on it.
Oh yeah.
Shut off.
So you'd actually be fine because it'd be like, oh, it's okay. This is.
I am not 87, dude. F off with that.
I wasn't gonna say that.
F off with that.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say it'll feel your lips and be like, oh, it's a 9-year-old about to pass
Oh
away.
my god, you're a real cuck.
I think one telling sign that I am dependent is like if I don't feel it in my pocket,
I'll
I'll
kill
be like,
myself.
crap. And that's always like, it's like when you don't have your phone or something. It's that same feeling.
There's my Juul.
Never done that.
Oh, the slow fade on your Juul. We got through the video.
There you have it, folks.
How are your parents taking it that you Juul?
Negatively.
Of course. Your parents didn't know that you Juuled until this video came out. And not even then. It was when I posted it to our page.
That's correct.
So you told your parents that you were interviewed by the Wall Street Journal, but you didn't tell them why? And for how long did you withhold that information?
I just kept it vague, Andy. Sorry.
This was an apology video the whole time. Are you still joining?
No, I dropped that like a bad habit, dude.
Gross.